Hello, I'm Erin Laughlin, a speech-language pathologist at Hope Habilitation Medical Center. Today I'm going to talk about some of the specific strategies that we use during social skills groups. For children that are having difficulty forming relationships or participating in groups, we recommend therapy that focuses specifically on social communication skills. One of the curriculums that we use is called social thinking. Social thinking was developed by another speech pathologist called Michelle Garcia Winner, and it's designed specifically to target social learning. In social thinking, we start off by talking about whole body listening. We teach the children that not only do we listen with our ears, but we listen with our head, our eyes, our mouth, and our whole body. So for example, I may be listening with my head turned to the side, and a teacher might interpret that as I'm not listening. So we teach the children to learn that the actions that their body's doing has an effect on how other people perceive them. From here we move on to higher skills such as handling our emotions, but we start off with identifying our emotions. The zones of regulation curriculum, part of social thinking, is really helpful for this. We start off by teaching a language that the children can use with their parents. We develop the vocabulary so that everybody's on the same page and they can start talking about their feelings, identifying triggers that change their feelings, and identifying some toolbox items that they can use when their emotions aren't being regulated and aren't suiting the situation. So for example, if a child is starting to feel overwhelmed or frustrated, they can communicate how they're feeling, and they can ask for a break or ask for some other activity that might help them regulate themselves so that they can continue to participate in the group successfully. When we use the zones of regulation framework, we see an improvement in self-expression. Children are able to communicate with their parents more effectively. They're able to say what's bothering them and to ask for help. And when we see this happen, we see an overall improvement in the child's ability to communicate and adapt to different situations. For example, they learn how to communicate with a teacher versus with a peer. These are both different situations and require different skills. But we see this developing in children. And as they're able to adapt to situations, they're able to communicate more efficiently and effectively. These are just some of the examples of the tools we use in our social communication groups to develop the skills that allow children to improve their ability to relate to other people and to enjoy positive social interactions. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more information about the strategies we use in our social communication groups.